especially within the social media space. Guess what? The company that was picked by Energy Mutoti and exposed for paying kickbacks to the current permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance has also come out guns blazing, distancing themselves from the allegations that were made by Energy Mutoti. You would understand that if you are a corrupter, you can equally be liable of the similar crime. Hearing this company that is implicated issuing a statement on the matter that is already on the public space, I think it does not change the matter, or it does not change the facts that are out there and that are known by the people at the moment. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, a company that benefited from the state coffers, obviously, through being given some tenders, that is called Bitumen World Private Limited Civil Engineering Constructors, whom Energy Mutoti implicated as part of the companies that have been paying kickbacks to George Guvamatanga, the current permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance, has actually issued a statement dated today, that is the 8th of October 2025, and the statement reads as follows. I will read the statement and then comment afterward. It says, "We have taken note of posts on the X social media platform by a Hengel, Dr. Energy Mutoti, at Energy Mutoti, in which some allegations are made of and pertaining to Mr. George Guvamatanga, the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion. Part of the post alleges that bitumen, which was contracted to do roads, has been asked to pay $200,000 by George for every 2 million weekly payment he authorizes them to receive, and they have made several complaints to the members of the budget committee at Parliament." So that was the statement that was written by Energy Mutoti, and it continues to say, "Bitumen World Private Limited Trading as Bitumen would like to disassociate itself from the post made by Dr. Energy Mutoti to the extent that the contents thereof relate to it. We categorically state that we have not received any solicitations from Mr. George Guvamatanga. Bitumen World remains firmly committed to supporting the government of Zimbabwe's infrastructure development. The company continues to work with relevant ministries and agencies to deliver quality, sustainable projects that strengthen the national road network and continue to the country's long-term economic growth." So this was signed by Andre Zitzman, who is the Chief Executive Officer at Bitumen World Private Limited. Now, I have said one thing. These companies that are getting contracts, especially to the government or the regime of Emerson Mnangagwa, it is public knowledge why they are getting the contracts. They are affiliates of actually ZANU-PF. And these are companies that agrees to all corruption that is done by ZANU-PF. You will discover that even getting these tenders, they get them fraudulently. So, coming out after being exposed to defend Guvamatanga, because one of the things you should understand is that if they concede that indeed they gave Guvamatanga 200,000 US dollars as kickbacks, then they are also part of the criminals. They are supposed to be charged as a company. There are consequences of actually bribing a government official. What they have to do is to report that particular government official, but definitely they would not implicate themselves in such a matter, and they can, I mean, whatever their statement does not change anything in the public domain because they are the accused. You cannot expect the accused to actually bring forward evidence to defend in fact itself. I mean, you cannot expect this at the moment. So all this desperation, I have said it, if you see ZANU-PF fighting so very hard to defend itself against something that is already under public consumption, understand this very clearly, that it has done so. There is high probability it has actually done so. So I strongly believe now Guvamatanga has actually is receiving bribes, is demanding these kickbacks, as Energy Mutodi actually postulated. And the mere fact that Energy Mutodi apologized, he has been fired, and all this dramatic activity that happened thereafter, I think it should not actually overcloud the people of Zimbabwe to think that the man was influenced by something. There is absolutely nothing of that sort. There is definitely something that is happening in that regard. So it doesn't change anything to the mind of the people. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next